Fantasy books with a thief as the main character. Hello guys and welcome to I Love Reading, a channel about interesting book-related subreddit topics. If you love our content, please press the like button, leave a comment and lastly, if you're new here, subscribe to our channel. Now let's get started. I've been playing Octopath Traveler lately, and it made me realize how much I'd like to read stories with a thief as the main character. The Lies of Locke Lamora. You can't do better than this if you want fantasy centering a group of thieves. Locke is a brilliant thief and impersonator, and the heists in these books are very complex and satisfying. Things never turn out as planned, and the characters have to improvise and trick their way out of situations. Also, it is very funny. Great book. The series is alright, but the first book is extraordinary. Yeah, the first was probably the best, but I thought the second one was fantastic, and I like the change in setting. And the finale should be coming out any day now. Hopefully. The Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson is centered around a heist. Also, like you Brighton08 suggested, the Gentleman Bastards series should fit the bill. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. One of the protagonists is a thief and one of my eternal faves. And I've heard that the protagonist is another thief in The Last Magician, but I haven't read that one yet. Some other books I've heard about, but haven't read myself, are Among Thieves by Douglas Hulick, Lynn Fleewelling's Nightrunner series, Fafhrd and Grey Mouser stories by Fritz Leiber, Steal the Sky by Megan O'Keefe, and The Legend of Eli Monpress by Rachel Aaron. Take a Thief by Mercedes Lackey. It's part of her Heralds of Valdemar series, but can be read on its own. The Redemption of Alphalus by David Eddings. This is one of my absolute favorite fantasy books. David and Lee Eddings are such a wonderful writing team. The Palace Job by Patrick Weeks, The Thief Who Pulled on Trouble's Braids by Michael McClung, The Legend of Eli Monpress by Rachel Aaron. The Legend of Nightfall by Mickey Zucker-Reichert was pretty good, and I highly recommend The Death of the Necromancer by Martha Wells. Foundryside by Robert Jackson Bennett. It's really good. I recommend it in general, but considering it has a thief as the main character, I can doubly recommend it to you. His previous series is also really good, in case you try Foundryside and want more. I also really like thief stories. Den of Thieves by David Chandler. I also recommend the Night Angel trilogy by Brent Weeks. That one isn't exactly a thief story, the main character becomes an assassin, but he still has to do thiefy things and gets caught up in a bigger plotline. The Reveria Chronicles are also good, someone else mentioned them here. Lies of Locke Lamora, again mentioned already. The Legend of Eli Monpress is also supposed to be about a thief. I haven't gotten to it yet myself, but it looks good. Also, since you play video games, I highly recommend playing the original Thief trilogy. You can find it on Steam. The new one on the consoles is fun in its own way, but it's not as good. Lies of Locke Lamora is definitely the go-to, but I've definitely come across some front runners in the subgenre. Rogues, anthology by Gardner Dozois and George R.R. Martin. Scott Lynch has a terrific short story here in a different world. I use anthologies like these as a reference to find authors I like. Dangerous Women, semi-related anthology by the same eds. Among Thieves by Douglas Hulick mixes Middle Eastern motifs in an European setting. An interesting synthesis that brings to mind southern Spain circa 1600. 12 Kings in Sharakai is good for fans of Arabian Nights-esque fantasy in terms of settings. Shadowspawn by Andrew J. Offutt. A book in the Thieves' World universe, probably best when you have read some of the Thieves' World books to get acquainted with Hans and McNuriel. The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. It's an engaging book and has 2 sequels already completed that I know of. My favorite book series. The 4th is supposed to be released soon or at the very least eventually. The Queen's Thief by Megan Turner. Excellent suggestion, that's why I came here. The Queen's Thief series by Megan Whalen Turner. The Thief, the Queen of Atolia, the King of Atolia, a conspiracy of kings, thick as thieves. The Night Angel trilogy by Brent Weeks. It's high fantasy, so be warned. IMO it's as or perhaps more dark than the Game of Thrones series. There you have it, interesting comments by Reddit users on fantasy books with a thief as the main character. Note: books talked about in the video can be accessed through the link on the description below. Thank you for watching till the end. If you loved the video, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe to I Love Reading. See you on the next video.